I was only 19, but that invitation from my mother changed everything. I thought I understood our family. I thought love had rules, boundaries, but what I witnessed behind that door shattered every illusion. A secret so raw, so intimate. It dragged me into a world I was never meant to see. Was it betrayal? Or was it awakening? Either way, there's no going back. Welcome to Vows and Betrayals, where the truth is never what it seems. If this glimpse stirred something in you, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and step into a new kind of story, one you'll never forget. The oppressive heat of the summer evening hung heavily in the air, a palpable tension crackling like electricity, as if the very atmosphere was holding its breath, waiting for something to unfold. The moonlight seeped through the blinds, slicing the darkness with its ethereal glow, illuminating the wooden floorboards in a haunting dance of shadows and light. My breath caught in my throat as I pressed my ear against the bedroom door, straining to catch even the faintest whisper from within. Every creak of the house echoed ominously, a chilling reminder of the pounding heartbeat that reverberated in my chest. The rain started as a whisper against the window, a gentle patter that quickly escalated into a relentless downpour, each drop echoing like a heartbeat in the stillness of the night. The relentless patter on the roof echoed like a haunting symphony, amplifying the tension that coursed through my veins, each drop a reminder of the storm brewing within and without. With a heart pounding in my chest, I paused, the weight of uncertainty heavy in the air, before daring to nudge the door open just a fraction. My breath caught as I strained to glimpse the secrets hidden within. In the dim light of the room, they lay close together on the bed, their silhouettes tangled in a moment that felt too intense to witness. The air was thick with tension. The air around them grew heavier with each breath, thick with something unnamed but powerful that crackled between them, a silent promise of what was to come. My breath hitched in my throat, a silent gasp escaping as I beheld their dance, a mesmerizing blend of fluidity and raw instinct, each motion charged with an electric tension that held me captive. A fiery blush ignited my cheeks as I envisioned myself stepping into my mother's shoes, caught in a moment so emotionally raw, it defied reason and boundaries that enveloped them both. Time hung heavy in the air, each second stretching into an eternity as I stood paralyzed outside, captivated by the chilling spectacle that unfolded before my eyes. The rain pounded against the windows with a ferocity that mirrored the tempest brewing inside me, each drop a reminder of the chaos that threatened to consume my very soul. My fingers quivered, gripping the doorframe as if it were my only lifeline. A tempest of emotions swirled within me, shame clawing at my insides, curiosity igniting a fire in my chest, and an unshakable sense of connection that sent shivers down my spine. What lay beyond that threshold? The air crackled with tension, and I stood on the precipice of the unknown, heart racing, breath hitching in my throat. At last, the cacophony within faded to a haunting whisper, as the relentless rain transformed into a soft, eerie drizzle. I crept back into my room, the bed a chilling embrace beneath me, as the scent of rain intertwined with the elusive fragrance of jasmine wafting in from the garden outside my window, creating an atmosphere thick with anticipation. Sleep danced just beyond my reach, taunting me with its elusive embrace. Time stretched endlessly, each tick of the clock echoing in the silence, until at last, the weight of exhaustion pulled me into its dark depths. As dawn broke, the sunlight crept cautiously through the sheer curtains, weaving intricate patterns of light and shadow across the floor, hinting at secrets yet to unfold. My mother discovered me nestled beneath the covers, her voice a whisper laced with trepidation as she revealed that she had witnessed my presence in the shadows of the night. Her words lingered in the charged atmosphere, thick with the weight of unvoiced truths, each syllable a silent threat that crackled with tension. "Sweetheart," she began, her eyes a tempest of warmth and gravity, "I grasp the depths of your curiosity." Her admission struck me like a thunderclap, a tempest of relief and confusion raging within, leaving me breathless and on the edge of uncertainty. She pressed on, her voice trembling with the weight of her words. Last night had been a moment steeped in intimacy, a fleeting connection that ignited the air around them. Yet, beneath the surface, it was a reminder of the relentless, unyielding cycle of life that loomed ever closer, waiting to reveal its secrets. As she reached out, her fingers wrapped around mine with a gentle yet electrifying grip, sending a shiver of warmth coursing through the fabric of my pajamas, igniting a tension that hung thick in the air. In the shadows of uncertainty, I urge you to reach out. If there are questions that haunt you, or if the weight of confusion bears down upon your mind, know that we can confront these mysteries together, unearthing the truth in an open dialogue. The thought of witnessing them once more sent shivers down my spine, a tempest of emotions swirling within me, both daunting and irresistibly magnetic. The rain had finally ceased, but the air hung heavy with the remnants of its fury, a tantalizing scent that whispered of fresh starts and uncharted paths ahead. What lay beyond the horizon was uncertain, yet the promise of a new beginning loomed, shrouded in mystery and anticipation. In that moment, I felt a profound sense of intimacy with my parents, not just as their daughter, but as someone who was growing into womanhood herself. The boundary between innocence and experience had blurred in the night, leaving behind a lingering afterglow of understanding. My mother's voice interrupted my thoughts, her tone gentle yet firm. "If you're prepared to delve deeper into this," she whispered, her voice laced with an enigmatic urgency, "I believe it would be crucial for you to witness us in our entirety." Her words lingered in the charged atmosphere, heavy with unspoken truths and the weight of what could be. A moment of hesitation gripped me, as the heavy burden of this newfound knowledge crashed down, reverberating through my very core. The room loomed larger, shadows stretching ominously, as the boundaries between us began to blur, thickening the air with unspoken tension. "It's not just about watching," she continued, her eyes filled with understanding. "It's about learning, about seeing the depth of our connection and the trust we share." In that fleeting moment, a chilling revelation gripped me. This night would forever alter the course of my life, reshaping not only my own perceptions but also the very fabric of our family's connection. The door to adult knowledge creaked open, unleashing a torrent of complexities and the haunting beauty of human connection, raw and unfiltered, waiting to ensnare the unsuspecting soul. The invitation loomed before me, a dark cloud of both dread and exhilaration, its heavy presence pressing down on my youthful heart. The next evening, I found myself standing before my parents' bedroom door once more, this time not as a bystander, but as someone invited into an emotionally charged moment that blurred all lines. My mother greeted me with a gentle smile, her eyes reflecting a mixture of understanding and concern. She motioned for me to sit on the edge of their bed, positioning herself beside me while my father remained standing by the window, his gaze focused outwards rather than upon us. The room flickered with the haunting glow of candles, their flames dancing like whispers of secrets untold. A serene ambience enveloped the space, but beneath the surface, an electric tension crackled, threatening to erupt at any moment. The air thickened with an unsettling warmth, and my heart thundered in my chest, each pulse resonating like a warning bell in the stillness around me. My fingers quivered with a restless energy as I grasped the edge of the blanket, the fabric feeling like a lifeline in the thickening shadows around me. My mother grasped my hand tightly, her grip a lifeline in the storm of uncertainty, before she pivoted to face her partner, a flicker of tension hanging in the air. With a voice that barely broke the silence, she beckoned, "Let us begin." The scene unraveled like a tightly wound clock, every gesture steeped in tension and fraught with unspoken secrets. My father moved closer, his hands gentle yet purposeful as he traced the outlines of my mother's body with soft touches that seemed almost reverential. The rustling of fabric was replaced by a rhythm of movement and breath echoed softly, magnifying the stillness that resonated deeply within me. I watched with a mix of fascination and unease, my own skin prickling with awareness. My breath hitched in my throat as their movements intensified, the atmosphere charged with a palpable, electric tension that crackled around us. The air crackled with tension, a palpable force that enveloped everyone present. Each sound carried a heavy emotional charge, stirring something deep inside me, amplifying the intensity of the moment, drawing all into a vortex of raw emotion and unspoken desires. In the midst of my unease, an unexpected transformation began to unfold. I became increasingly aware of the delicate dance of emotions and desires swirling around me, each shift laden with unspoken tension and uncharted possibilities. My mother's eyes were closed in rapture, her face flushed with passion. As he leaned closer, the hard lines of my father's face began to soften, revealing a vulnerability that had long been buried. The air thickened with tension, their connection palpable, a bond forged in the fires of unspoken truths and shared secrets. It was a moment suspended in time, fraught with emotion, as if the world around them faded into oblivion, leaving only the weight of their undeniable connection hanging in the balance. As they moved together, the rain outside surged with ferocity, a tempest that echoed the turmoil raging within my very soul. The relentless sound of water striking glass echoed in the silence, a haunting metronome that synchronized with the frantic rhythm of my racing heartbeat. Her gesture grew more urgent, her body language speaking volumes without a word. Their closeness radiated a tension that pulsed in the air, sending a chill through me. Their eyes locked in a silent exchange, a tempest of emotions swirling beneath the surface. Love and trust radiated between them, palpable and electric, as if the very air crackled with unspoken promises. Each glance was a testament to their devotion, a dance of adoration and respect that held the world at bay, leaving only the two of them in a universe of their own making. As they moved, an electric tension filled the air, each motion a carefully orchestrated step in a delicate dance of tension and longing, poised on the edge of something unspoken. The beauty of their connection was undeniable, yet it pulsed with an undercurrent of danger, raw and unrestrained. The atmosphere crackled with an electric tension, each heartbeat echoing in the silence as my father's hands roamed her body, his touch a paradox of tenderness and raw strength. My mother met his fervent gaze with a fire of her own, their bond intensifying with every heartbeat, as if the very air around them crackled with unspoken tension. The rain outside had transformed into a torrential assault, each drop hammering against the glass with an unyielding ferocity, echoing the rising tension within the walls. I observed them, a mesmerizing dance of unity, their forms intertwined like the very tendrils of fate, each movement charged with an electric tension that held the air captive. Their faces burned with an insatiable longing, breaths hitching in a frantic rhythm as they yielded to the intoxicating pull of the moment. The air was thick with an almost palpable tension, a symphony of intimacy that resonated deeply within me. As the tension mounted, my heartbeat thundered in my chest, each pulse sending electric shivers across my skin, awakening every nerve with a chilling sense of foreboding. My fingers quivered at the edge of the blanket, a storm of conflicting emotions swirling within me, an intoxicating mix of awe, admiration, and an unshakable sense of connection that sent shivers down my spine. The emotional tension reached its peak, hovering at the edge of something irreversible, as their bodies surged forward, entwined in a dance of urgency and unyielding determination. The room seemed to hold its breath for a moment before releasing it all at once, a collective exhale that was both powerful and profound. In that fleeting moment, the world around them froze, teetering on the edge of uncertainty, where vulnerability danced with intimacy, and passion ignited the air with a fierce tenderness that threatened to consume them both. As the rain slowly ceased and the room fell into a calm afterglow, I felt a profound sense of understanding dawning within me. The line separating innocence from experience faded into obscurity, etching an unforgettable mark upon my very being. My parents looked at each other with love in their eyes before turning to face me, both offering smiles of acceptance and support. "Do you have any questions?" my mother asked softly, her voice filled with gentle encouragement. For a fleeting moment, I stood frozen, the heavy burden of this newfound knowledge pressing down on me like a dark cloud, threatening to engulf my very being. The room loomed larger, shadows stretching ominously, as the lines that once separated us began to blur into an unsettling haze. In the shadows of unspoken truths, I felt the weight of transformation pressing upon me, a silent acknowledgement that I was stepping into the realm of womanhood. Each shared moment of intimacy and understanding crackled with tension, a compelling dance between innocence and the inevitable embrace of maturity. As my mother's invitation hung in the air, heavy and electric like the scent of rain on fresh grass, I felt an undeniable shift, a moment that would forever alter the course of my understanding and the very fabric of our family's bond. The door to adult knowledge creaked open, unleashing a torrent of complexities and the haunting beauty of human connection, raw and unfiltered, waiting to ensnare those brave enough to step inside. The evening drew to a close, shrouded in an intoxicating haze of emotional intensity, an indelible image forever seared into memory. Two hearts pulsed in unison beneath the flickering candlelight, while outside, the relentless rain drummed against the window pane, a haunting reminder of the tempest brewing just beyond the fragile glass. In the haunting days that followed, I was consumed by the shadows of what had unfolded, each moment echoing with an unsettling intensity. The experience loomed before me, a haunting intersection where the fragile remnants of my childhood innocence collided with the dark, intricate web of adult complexities. It was a moment that would forever alter the course of my existence, leaving me breathless and yearning for clarity amidst the chaos. As the shadows deepened and the last light of day surrendered to the encroaching night, my mother drew near once more, her face etched with a contemplative intensity that sent a shiver down my spine. "Are you prepared to delve into the depths of this conversation?" she inquired with a softness that belied the tension hanging in the air. I nodded slowly, a storm of emotions swirling within me, each one more intense than the last, threatening to break free at any moment. It engulfed me entirely, a tempest of emotions swirling within, my voice trembling, barely escaping my lips like a secret too heavy to bear. Yet, as I watched them entwined in each other's gaze, a profound revelation struck me, an undeniable bond of love and trust that seemed to pulse with an intensity that could shatter the very air around them. My mother smiled softly, her eyes glimmering with a depth of understanding that hinted at secrets untold. "That's precisely what we wanted you to witness," she replied, her voice laced with an unsettling calmness that sent shivers down the spine. "Intimacy is not just about physical connection. It's about the emotional bond that holds two people together." The conversation unfolded like a delicate thread, weaving through the shadows of unspoken truths, as my mother unveiled answers to questions that had lingered in the depths of my mind, haunting me with their silence. Her voice pierced the silence, each word detonating the chaos that churned inside me. As we conversed, an overwhelming sense of gratitude washed over me, igniting a fire within for their courage to unveil this pivotal experience. In that moment, a fragile thread of trust and love was woven into the very fabric of our family's existence, setting in motion a series of events that would alter our lives forever, though the true weight of it all remained shrouded in mystery. In the weeks that followed, a profound transformation gripped my understanding of relationships, twisting it into something unrecognizable and haunting. The line separating innocence from experience began to dissolve, plunging me into a tumultuous sea of self-awareness. Each revelation deepened my respect for the intricate web of human connection, leaving me teetering on the edge of understanding, where every moment felt charged with unspoken tension. As I lingered by the garden fountain, the sun's descent painted the sky in hues of crimson and gold. A chilling realization washed over me. This journey, fraught with uncertainty, had not merely unveiled the secrets of physical intimacy. It had plunged me into the depths of love and trust, revealing shadows I had never dared to confront. In that moment, a profound lesson unfolded, a raw exposure of vulnerability, where the weight of shared experiences hung heavy in the air, weaving together souls in a tapestry of unbreakable bonds. The tension crackled, as if the very fabric of their connection could be tested at any moment, yet it held strong, pulsating with the promise of resilience and unity. The night air turned frigid, a shiver creeping through the darkness as stars flickered ominously above. A whispering breeze slithered through the shadows, bringing with it the intoxicating scent of jasmine, a haunting reminder of secrets lurking just beyond the veil of night. I felt a profound sense of peace wash over me, knowing that this experience had opened doors within my heart and mind, a journey towards womanhood marked by love, understanding, and the beauty of human connection. And so, under the soft moonlight, with the sound of water trickling in the background, I closed my eyes and let the moment sink deeply into my soul, a memory forever etched in my heart. Maybe I was too young to understand the weight of what truly happened, or maybe Some truths simply don't come with easy answers. What I witnessed, what I felt, wasn't just about them. It was about the collapse of boundaries, the fragility of trust, and the dangerous intimacy that sometimes disguises itself as love. We think we know what family means. We think we know what is right, what is sacred. But all it takes is one invitation, spoken softly, wrapped in affection, to question everything. And now I carry this truth with me, not out of shame, but as a reminder that some lines, once crossed, can never be redrawn. What would you have done if your parents invited you to witness what I saw? Would you run, confront them, or stay? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk. Let's not keep secrets. And if this story made your heart race, stirred your thoughts, or left you breathless, subscribe to Vows and Betrayals. Turn on that notification bell, because every day we uncover a truth too dark to ignore.